Lee had a full week now to prepare for the Norwich game and even a bit of hot yoga during the week.
Yeah, the hot yoga, yeah, something different. I think after the tough week we had, the 3 games in 6 days, I think the manager just wanted us to relax, try and get our legs back as much as we could this week, and then we picked it up yesterday going into the game Saturday.
Easy to say when things are going well, but the team spirit and everything around the club at the moment just seems to be on such a high.
Yeah, it is, as you said, because of the position we are in the league. Obviously everyone's happy around the place, but I think that's come from the start of the season as well. As soon as I walked through the door, that nothing had changed from last season. How we went last season has just carried on into this season, and as you said, everyone's in it together, everyone's bought into what the manager and the backroom staff want. So yeah, I think that's a collective thing for all of us to be just all on one page, and I think that's what we're trying to be anyway. And as the results are going well, I think that's how it's being at the moment.
Yeah, 5 wins from the opening 9 games, but that is it. It's just a start. It's now about continuing that good form.
Yeah, of course it is. I think, exactly as you say, it's just the start. I think, but looking at the start, we did have tough games, and we've come through them. We've done well, but now another tough game tomorrow in Norwich, former Premier League team, with no easy games in this league.
And having started so well and been going along so well, you sort of mentioned it sort of feels as though it's a continuation of last season's good form. How much confidence is there in the group that this run of form isn't just a run of form, it is actually sort of here for the long haul to continue through the season?
Yeah, there is confidence, but as we know, I think every team has their ups and has their day. At the moment we're doing well, but we know if a couple of results could go against us, the league at the moment's so tight, we'd slip a few positions, but we go into the game tomorrow full of confidence. I think we probably owe our travelling fans a good performance. I don't think we've given them much except for Stoke, so I think that's at the forefront of most of our minds, is send them home happy and hopefully with 3 points.
Yeah, last couple of games as well, we've seen Darren Gibson late on in games come in between you and Sam Horsey, allowed you to get a bit further up the field of play, but also I suppose make that midfield a bit harder to play through.
Yeah, of course it is. I think he's come on in the 2 and played as the holding midfielder, and then pushed me and Sam in front to go and press a bit higher, and knowing you've got that security behind you, and as you say, if you can bring on a player of that experience and that quality, it always helps.
Long trip down to Norwich, you mentioned the away form, especially the 2 long trips so far down to London hasn't been great. I imagine it's forefront of your minds to put on a good show.
Yeah, of course it is. I think we know it's going to be a tough game. We've watched Norwich, we watched clips. We know what they're about. They're a good team. They try and work the ball out from the back. They try and play as much football as they can. So we know it's going to be a tough game. But I think the Brentford one, we didn't apply ourselves. So I think that's going to be mainly on our minds, is making sure we turn up and we play well. And if we do that, we're going to have a chance of getting a good result.
And I suppose unlike a number of oppositions you've already faced this season, they've got a number of players who perhaps haven't been playing around the English leagues too much. So doing that homework's very important.
Yeah, of course it is. As you said, a lot of them are fresh faces. Obviously, the managers from the Bundesliga or the German leagues. So yeah, it's going to be tough. We know that. We know what to expect. I played against them last year for Sheffield United, and it was a tough game at their place. So obviously, they're an ex-Premier League club. Get a good fan base behind them. So it is going to be a tough day, but it's one we're looking forward to, and hopefully we can pick something good result on.
And having had those back-to-back home games, you now have 3 games before the next international break, 2 of those away, and whilst it's taking each game as it comes, important to sort of hit all 3 games in this good run of form.
Yeah, of course it is. I think, as you said, we take 1 game at a time, so the Norwich is the first one, but we know 3 games in a week again, and then, as you said, it's the international break, so it'd be nice to go away and still be in a strong position by the end of the week.